Hi, I'm Mary Marlowe, and I'm the Youth for Christ Director for Clay County. I have clubs at North Clay, North View, and Clay City. A very dear friend of mine said, "I wish that when I was in high school, I could have been surrounded by a group of Christian kids like yours are for all the tough times." 2 years after my husband passed away, there was an opening for a Youth for Christ leader at North View and North Clay. I was encouraged to fill out the application, but kept refusing to do so. One day, several young teen girls surrounded me, fenced me in, and didn't allow me to leave until I filled out that application for Youth for Christ. 2 years after that, it became a full-time job for me. I remember something that one of those girls said. She said, "Mary, Youth for Christ needs you. The kids need you." And I said, "Lots of people need us." And she said, "Well, isn't all about our response? What's going to be your response?" I will never forget that. That's something I still try to teach the kids in our Youth for Christ clubs today. I love being part of Youth for Christ. I'm passionate about the teens. My favorite part of Youth for Christ is when I get to share the Bible with the kids. Their backgrounds are shallow in the Word. And I love sharing with them about Caleb, who was adopted, but yet powerful in his faith to go into the promised land. I love sharing with them Daniel, who had visions, who heard from God, and then was patient and waited upon him. I love sharing with them about the character of Jesus Christ. This summer, a sophomore girl joined our club. She was very upfront to tell me that she didn't really believe in Jesus. She had had a little background in church, but she really didn't know what to believe yet. It was so much fun spending the summer with her, watching her eyes as we told the stories about David and Goliath and talked about Jesus and the paths that he walked, the people that he met, the people that he cared for. At our last Youth for Christ meeting, she sat down on a picnic table beside me and started telling me how her heart had started to change. She told me her whole story about who she was between 2nd grade and 6th grade and how she was bipolar. She told me about a big life change she had in 7th grade and how her counselors changed and how much that had helped her make different decisions in her life and that she no longer was on that medicine. And then she said something that thrilled my heart. She said, "But this summer, I learned about something that I had no idea I could ever have faith in. I learned that Jesus loves me, that he won't stop loving me, that he'll be with me and he'll fight for me. And I have not decided yet to give my heart to Christ, but I'm really close." We just celebrated for a long time because she was getting to that point. I love being part of the kids' lives. I don't want to just see them for 5 minutes during the week. I want to go to their activities. I want to visit their parents and tell them how great their kids are. Youth for Christ hasn't just been a ministry that grows the kids in our school, but it's been a ministry that has grown me. I just want to say, I know that it's absolutely necessary to put policemen at the front door of our schools. I know it's absolutely necessary to teach our kids how to be safe if there is a gunman that enters the school. But my heart's desire is through Youth for Christ that we will change the hearts of the kids and they will minister to each other and they will show love in their school and they'll have support from one another. And when they have a bad day, they know who they can turn to. And it's the kids that they sat at the table with in Youth for Christ and learned about loving others and caring for others. As I was reaching out to my friends and fellow business people in support of this banquet, I touched base with a man who hasn't been to church for a very long time. And one thing I said to him was that his money wouldn't be wasted. I promised that I'm very passionate about what I do. Imagine that. He said, "I can totally tell." We had an hour's conversation about what's going wrong with the kids And then he said, but I see something right here, and I think it's going to work. I love Youth for Christ, and I'm so grateful for all those people who support us. I would hate to think that the kids are left alone off campus without any hope and without any Jesus.